So I love Shavuot. I think it might be my favorite Jewish holiday, because on Shavuot, the custom is to stay up late, eat junk food and cheese, and talk to your friends. Shavuot's great. It doesn't always come this early in the year. Often we land it in June and we forget about it. But this holiday is a good one. We got a moment to tap into Torah, to tap into legacy, to feel like we're standing again at the base of Mount Sinai, all of us together to make the covenant ours. Not something that we inherited from people who came before, not just something that we received from ages past, but each of us authentically, with agency and meaning, as individuals, gets to re-access Torah and covenant as if it's brand new to us, made just for us in this moment. I see a few repeat offenders today. I've seen a few of you a couple times today. Some of us were here for a dairy-forward lunch where we studied a little Torah. A bunch of you joined me at Ice Cream Social. We had some ice cream for Shavuot as well. A few of you had to change clothes after. I don't know if that was ice cream on the shirt or just wanted to change for Shabbos. And while we were at a beautiful day to sit outside, have a little ice cream, we offered toppings, but I think rainbow sprinkles, there's nothing more joyful than rainbow sprinkles on your ice cream. And I was talking with the Elkin kids, and I said, what should the rabbi talk about at services tonight? And one of them said, ice cream. So I did it. We talked about ice cream. Another said, oh, Rabbi, there was a lot of heaviness this week. More than enough heaviness. Can we talk about something light at Shabbat? Anyone else feeling that way? The week was heavy enough. Sometimes we got to come to shul for something a little lighter, maybe to escape the sorrows and heaviness of the world, to fill the tank back up with sweetness and with joy. I think our holiday invites us into some of that. There's a midrash, a story that the rabbis tell about the giving of Torah. It's a little odd. Some ethnocentric attitudes, as our texts often have. But the rabbis say that God didn't come to Israel with Torah first. God offered it to everyone else first. God went to this people and said, do you want Torah? And they said, what's in it? And God said, don't steal. And they say, no thanks. Go to someone else, what's in it? Do you want Torah? And they say, what's in it? And they say, thou shalt not kill. And they say, no, we're warriors. That one's not going to work for us. Went to other people. Do you want Torah? What's in it? Respect your elders. We don't not for us. No, thank you. And eventually, after talking to everybody else on the planet, God finally came to this lowly little Shmendrik people, the Israelites. I like the word Shmendrik. I've been using it a lot today. I don't know why. It's just it's on my tongue today. And said, Israel, you want Torah? And they said, Naaseh v'nishma. We'll do it, and then we'll try to understand. We'll do it, and then we'll understand it. That feels a little bit backwards. But that's kind of what we do as a people. We think a lot. We talk a lot. We talk in circles a lot. But at the core of what it means to be Jewish is to do Jewish. Our tradition is, again, we have a lot of ideas, a lot of theologies and philosophies that we like to talk and meander through. We love to sit and to study, but we know that it's not just about that. It can't just be about that. If it's just about the nice ideas we think, then it's flat. It lacks texture. It lacks meaning. So we're people who does stuff. We're people who acts, and then we go back and figure out, well, why do we do that thing? I don't. Maybe you can find moments in your own Jewish life of I do this thing and I'm not really sure why I do it, but when I do it, it feels good. Maybe it's lighting the candles. Maybe you light them because mom or grandma or great-grandma lit them. And when you take those candlesticks back out, it brings you some of them. And when you step into that moment, it's not, I've gone through the thoughtful intellectual process of what Shabbat is for and its meaning, and I know that the lighting of candles is an intellectual, academic, theological pursuit that will bring meaning. No, you get the candles out because you get the candles out and you light them, and it feels something. We start to understand it once we do it. Our tradition says that, like, if you want to give tzedakah with a scowl on your face, okay, give it with but just make sure you give the tzedakah. Why I don't care why. I don't care your attitude, your mood that day, but do the thing. And the more that you do that thing, those visions our tradition has of how we treat one another, not always because of the why, but because we know we're obligated to. We know we're obligated to care for the stranger in our midst. We know we're obligated to welcome in guests. We know we're obligated to feed the hungry and clothe the naked. Just do it. Try it. And when we do it, we start to build that feeling, that extra little something that gives us a little flame, a fire in us. The Rabbi Emeritus of blessed memory at the congregation I served before here, Rabbi Mark Shapiro, he called it the Pintalayid, this little flame of the Jewish soul and spirit that lives in every one of us. When we go out and do and live our Judaism, when we come and study, when we spend time at the food pantry, we show up on a Friday afternoon at ice cream social to have ice cream with the rabbi. When we come to services, whether or not we know why we're here, or if we understand all the words, we're here, and then we know it, and we start to feel it. Our tradition has this beautiful invitation. We know, like, we're post-enlightenment in the liberal academic world. We want to have a foundation and understanding. We should. We are a curious people. We want to dig and understand and understand and understand. And sometimes we have to just try it and see what it's like and how it feels. And when we do that, we tap into something grander than us that imagines all of our history and dreams about the future that we'll create together. Because our ancestors, thousands of years ago, when presented with this vision, with this opportunity, this gift called Torah, said, yeah, we can try that thing. We'll start to do it together. And as we engage in that shared action, that collective work, we'll start to understand something more about ourselves, about the world around us and the world that we can hope to create together. Benjamin's right. The world's hard. There's more than enough stuff for us to deal with, and it can be dizzying and maddening, exhausting, infuriating. We need to engage with it. We have to ask hard questions, find our place to do the work in the world. And we need something to drive that engine. Being in community, showing up for ourselves and for each other, tapping into our legacy, our tradition, our history, but doing our Jewish stuff fills up the tank so we can understand our universe and try to build that world worthy of these incredible gifts that we have been given as individuals, as a community, and that we know that we inherit from all that came before. As we step forward to the rest of the year after Shavuot, may we be worthy of the Torah that we receive, and may we build a world and a Torah worthy of all those who will come after us. Kain Yehi Ratzon, may we be worthy of this sacred responsibility. Shabbat Shalom.